So guys, for a while, Gayton McKenzie has been really passionate about getting rid of illegal immigrants in this country because he feels like they are really too much and they contribute a lot to our crime and the poverty and the unemployment in this country. On of which is true, guys. The unemployment, lack of jobs, all of these things, it's mainly because of the illegal immigrants. We understand it, but now listen to Gayton McKenzie. He's not willing to be stopped by nobody, not even the EFF or Government of National Unity. Before continue, please do me a favor, don't forget to subscribe. Please. So guys, after Miss SA scandal, a lot of people were expecting so many responses from Gayton McKenzie. I liked how he managed this whole situation of Miss SA. A lot of people after Gayton McKenzie dropped files, they have been coming up with so many responses. Many Nigerians, were coming at Gayton McKenzie and South Africans for the eviction of Chidima. They were not entirely happy with this whole situation, and some people needed a lot of clarity from South Africans. It was whole, Twitter war, guys. Listen to what people had to say about Gayton McKenzie. Can someone please tell that idiot called Gayton McKenzie that before investigate nationality of Miss South Africa Chidima Adechina, he must start with Helen Zille? Yes, the parents of Helen Zille are not South Africans. They were born in Germany and they moved to South Africa. Helen Zille is pure German woman without any trace of South African relatives in the blood. Helen Zille is a child of two German foreigners. She is a grandniece of a German painter. He is Rich Zille. Again, we have Natasha Mazote of the DA. Guys, I've been hearing this kind of responses a lot, from foreign nationalities. When Chidima was punished, and taken out of the Miss SA competition, a lot of people were like, why is she punished because of her parents? Why does she die for the sins of her parents? So for a lot of people, they were using this comparison of white South Africans not having any blood or DNA of South African. So a lot of people were using it against South Africans and everything. But on that one, guys, it's a different debate. I feel like it would be very interesting to have two people debating on this matter. Why is it valid that South Africans had to kick out Chidima, whereas we have white South Africans who by the DNA are not South Africans, but because their parents also committed fraud back then, they should also be treated like Chidima. Even the new Miss SA, guys, she was bashed a lot because of it. She was bashed and told that she didn't deserve this competition. South Africans are just xenophobic because they have someone who is not even a originally South Africans as a new Miss SA. It doesn't make sense for a lot of people because they are comparing it to Chidima's situation, and it was really tricky. Gayton McKenzie is not about to entertain all of the drama. He's just focused on his job or on the sports department. Gayton McKenzie will not entertain these topics as much as he was when he was at the Patriotic Alliance without involvement of the Government of National Unity. So right now he cannot really comment on every single thing because he is in the Government of National Unity. He is clear that he doesn't want illegal immigrants, but he doesn't really comment a lot. Before this Government of National Unity and the elections, guys, the amount of things that Gayton McKenzie was doing, some people felt like he was overdoing it, because I feel like right now he does not really have so much time to focus on Twitter, what people are saying, because he has a full-time job now. He has two jobs to run a political party and also being a minister. So it's not really easy on his side. He cannot tweet as he used to before and not being direct, because every statements that he make, he has to be careful of them. Before, he used to tweet some most xenophobic stuff on Twitter and people would complain, but right now, because everyone has their eyes on him, he cannot really say so much about it, but all he can do right now is just take an action, keep quiet, take an action, keep quiet, and write a tweet. That's all he can do. He cannot be going out on Twitter writing xenophobic tweet like he used to. I'm gonna read some of the tweets to show that Gayton McKenzie has been really passionate about removing Nigerians and Zimbabweans. I'm gonna read these tweets. Some of these tweets are from a couple of years or months ago. I just want to show you guys that Gayton McKenzie has been really passionate about removing Nigerians and Zimbabweans. SA is a crime scene. Somalians nationalized spaza industry. Nigerians run drug and prostitution ring. Zimbabweans steal rail and tower batteries. Malawian slave labor. Mozambicans run kidnapping rings. Lesotho syndicates run illegal mining. Serbians kill people here. We must stand up. Honestly speaking, none of those things mentioned here by Gayton McKenzie contribute to our economy. They're not helping our country with nothing, no paying taxes, nothing, guys. And let's not forget that South Africa is the most crowded country with foreigners. It's mostly, and it's a small country. Already our economy is suffocating. This illegal minings and everything will just lead to more prisoners in overcrowded cells. It is just getting out of hand, guys. We have a nationalized spaza industry. We have Nigerians kidnapping our sisters and everything. Gayton McKenzie is actually speaking facts, guys. And I really see his vision on changing this narrative of illegal immigrants, messing up our country. So I'm just gonna keep reading some of this comments, see what people say. Gayton, Europeans came here illegally and you are not dealing with them decisively. But then one should not expect much from your kind. In the spirit of free speech, it is okay to call you an ex-convict, but not a criminal for obvious reasons. Guys, Gayton's is not really only against Africans or anything like that. I see this narrative being spread around. He was actually calling out foreigners like Chinese, everything. He says everyone who came here, undocumented or documented, the problem is that these people are not contributing anything to our economy. That's the people that Gayton McKenzie wants to deal with. The people who are undocumented, they must be taken out because they are suffocating our economy. Someone says for every 100 Nigerians or Zimbabweans, only 4 are here legally. The rest forged papers. When you win in 2024, conduct a citizenship audit. We can't live amongst animals anymore. Do your thing, bro. We are behind you. This is one thing that always gets Gayton McKenzie ahead, is the fact that when it comes to issue of illegal immigrants, he deals with them decisively. That's the main difference between the EFF and Gayton McKenzie. That's what also gave him a lot of supporters. Outside this topic of immigration and foreigners, Gayton McKenzie is really not that good, guys. He's not really that good. It is just that it's getting him more attention and more supporters because no one in this country is dealing with the illegal foreigners. And Gayton McKenzie is the only one who has been passionately, following up this issue. We had Kenny Kunene, who was an acting mayor before, and what did he do in Jozi? He made sure that he demolished places used for selling drugs by Nigerians. He caught cable thieves and raided their hideouts. So many people felt like Kenny Kunene deserved to be premier. So Gayton McKenzie, if we have Kenny Kunene as the premier, guys, because of how hungry these people are from the Patriotic Alliance, I'm not saying likes of Panyaza Lesufi are not capable, but people like Panyaza, the problem is that if he is still under the ANC leadership, he still has to report to the ANC and EC. That's the main problem, So with people like Gayton McKenzie and Kenny Kunene, they have so much because they are owners of the Patriotic Alliance. They are handlers. So that's why they can exercise, their behaviors everywhere and catching those illegal immigrants, Now, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Your thoughts on the comment section below, what you think, and do not forget to subscribe for more interesting videos on my channel.